Mysterious things are happening all over the Earth. In 2022 alone, the Earth cracked open like an old walnut, revealing submerged towns and ghost gardens. People suffered from freak heat waves, locusts, and water tornadoes, and gazed in wonder at the neon blue waves, fish raining down from the sky, and hunger stones. Hello everyone. Welcome to this channel. No need to panic anymore. When you understand the true nature of things, your safety and security are as good as guaranteed. Anyway, in this video, we'll be covering those events and much more. Then let's get started. Abnormal heat wave in Europe. Who doesn't like warm summers? But the heat is not always just right. From June to September 2022, Europe experienced unusually hot weather, making it the hottest summer on record. For example, record temperatures were observed in France, Germany, Norway, Hungary, and many other countries. In the UK, temperatures exceeded 40 degrees Celsius for the first time in recorded history. As a result, forest fires broke out across Europe, glaciers melted, and droughts persisted for long periods of time. There was no shortage of interesting and sometimes even ominous discoveries. Anomalous heat waves caused river levels to drop in Europe, and so-called hunger stones reappeared. They are rocks that serve as warning signs of future famines due to poor harvests. The meaning of these words, inscribed on a certain hunger stone, tell us the following. When you see me, weep. This extraordinary heat wave has also revealed other historical secrets. In Spain, the bottom of the Lemia River revealed not only the submerged village of Acerado, but also an ancient Roman military settlement. In the Tajo River, the Stonehenge of Spain, the Dolmen de Guadalperol, appeared. In Italy, traces of Bronze Age wooden structures have been discovered in the Oglio River. Many other artifacts have also been found in Lake Como, including the skull of a deer that lived 100,000 years ago. In Serbia, a sunken Nazi fleet of 40 ships was found in the Danube River basin, and in the UK, a ghost garden was discovered. Anything short of amazing. These discoveries can be interpreted as a warning to mankind from the Earth, but what I have introduced is only part of the story. But, as a British scientist stated, this is only the beginning. They say it will only get worse, and by 2035, heat waves like this will become the norm. The 8th Plague. The plague has reached South Africa. In 2022, the worst locust damage in the past 25 years occurred. Farms in the Eastern Cape were just beginning to recover from a drought that lasted 6 years. Then a swarm of voracious insects appeared, devouring everything in their path and ravaging 5 million hectares of pasture. The locusts' arrival this year was a warning to farmers. The locusts lay eggs, which hatch next spring. Preparations are underway in the area before the 8th plague, one of the 10 plagues mentioned in the Old Testament, strikes again. It is hoped that new software with AI will aid in pest detection and extermination. Neon blue shimmering waves and bloody San Diego Ocean. Now, let's change the subject a bit from the horror stories. Waves that glow neon blue at night are not sinister. Rather, it is a phenomenon that everyone in Southern California eagerly awaits. This event occurred near San Diego in March 2022. It relates to the life cycle of a small microorganism called dinoflagellate, which lives in the ocean. During the day, these algae stain the ocean with their own red pigment, a phenomenon known as red tide. At night, about 2 hours after sunset, the water begins to glow, this time a neon blue. It is not only beautiful, but also mysterious. Because scientists still don't know what causes the red tide to occur so frequently. Rain of fish. Do you like fish? What if those fish fell from the sky over your heads? Wouldn't only anglers be pleased if such a thing happened? In the past year, extraordinary fish rains have been recorded in India and the United States. One such natural wonder occurred in the town of Texarkana, Texas on December 29, 2021, when residents discovered fish falling from the sky. What a nice present for the New Year's table. These lucky residents quickly collected as many fish as they could, and did not forget to brag about it on social media even more. Fish rains are a very rare phenomenon, but what experts call skies or rainfalls of a strange do exist. They are caused by hurricanes or strong winds that lift creatures out of the rivers or oceans and cause them to fall from the sky. This is a very annoying practice, but it can happen not only to fish, but also to frogs, jellyfish, crabs, etc. In India, fish rains occurred in July 2022. Fresh or still living fish rained down from the sky en masse in several places in the state of Telangana. Of course, people did not miss this opportunity to get fresh and healthy food. By the way, can you eat fish that literally fell from the sky? We'd love to hear your comments. Ice volcanoes in the United States. Letchworth State Park in New York State, USA, has a gravity-fed fountain. Its water is received from a pond on a hill. Created at the end of the 19th century, this fountain is still the main attraction during the summer months. However, when the weather is good in winter and the temperature stays below freezing for a long period of time, an ice volcano appears in place of the fountain. In 2022, this was exactly the situation, and a mountain appeared, reflected in the surface of the pond, spewing a plume of water. This time its size was much more modest, but in 2015 an ice volcano over 15 meters high was created. Many tourists try to take photos up close, but follow the warnings of the emergency personnel. Walking across the frozen pond is dangerous. Black Sun. There's a phenomenon called the Black Sun. This is seen from spring to fall when millions of starlings gather in the reed beds of the Watt Sea along the Dutch, Danish, and German coasts to spend the night. Raptors, keen to have a full dinner, are also aware of this phenomenon. But starlings have a defense. It's called murmuration, in which many individuals move as a single flock. Before sunset, they gather in large flocks and move in coordinated but chaotic clouds, confusing their enemies. Raptors need to be able to see a particular individual clearly to be able to target and catch their prey. This is the secret to starling survival. Observing the ominous behavior of the flock, people have called it the Black Sun. The way the sunset is overshadowed by the sheer number of birds, it is as if an eraser has erased it from the canvas of the sky. But this is not a warning to humans, but to raptors. As soon as the enemy enters the shooting range, the starlings will shower the area with a mountain of feces and vomit to stop the hunt. On occasion, they may even knock them to the ground. Water Tornado Week 2022. Water tornadoes are funnels made of vast amounts of water and air that rise high into the clouds. Under favorable conditions, they form over oceans, lakes, and rivers. A dozen or more of these tornadoes swirl over water and continue to exist for a relatively short period of time, from a few minutes to 30 minutes. Although waterborne tornadoes are smaller than airborne tornadoes, their destructive power is considerable and should not be taken lightly. During the so-called Waterborne Tornado Week in August 2022, several such events were recorded in the United States and Europe. On August 14th, a huge vortex is seen near the village of Paliori on the Cassandra Peninsula in Greece. It was what one might call a clearwater tornado without storms. Fortunately, it did not cause any destruction, but only scooped up seawater and gave tourists a little salty shower. On August 16th, a severe weather tornado was spotted in Destin, Florida. Wind speeds reached 30 kilometers per hour and thunderstorms formed in the clouds. Spectacular video footage of the event was posted on the web. Then, on August 16th, a similar guest visited Fowey Bay by the English Channel. On August 18th, a water tornado hit Redington Beach, Florida, toppling beach chairs and other objects and startling several passers-by. Will the Earth crack? Our planet is constantly changing, and cracks in the crust are part of that change. Sometimes they occur after earthquakes, and sometimes they occur on their own. Even small ones are dangerous and scary, but when they are huge cracks, you would think that the Earth would be cut in half. In 2018, a huge crack, several kilometers long, appeared in the Great Rift Valley in Kenya. It cut off part of the road from Nairobi to Narok, forcing the residents of the area to evacuate. At the same time, 3 more large cracks appeared in the valley along the Nairobi-Malaba Railroad. The cause of these cracks was the loosening of the ground due to seismic activity and heavy rainfall in the area. In 2022, another huge rift, 22 kilometers long, appeared in Qinghai Province, China. Again, this was caused by a strong earthquake with a magnitude of 6.9. That concludes this video. Thank you for watching. Please don't worry, everyone. Even with such a cataclysmic event as this one, our planet will not be cut in half. We will not stop bringing you exciting videos either. Please subscribe to our channel and don't miss any amazing videos in the future. We're about to say goodbye now, but we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.